Hello, I'm Ben Whitten, and welcome to my Assignment 3 Elevator System demo. As you can see on the screen here, we have two tabs open. One is going to be the terminal, which will show us when the elevator bell rings and if it displays a message or anything like that. The other one is the main window, which will act as our controller for the whole system. There's two different ways you can uh, put input into the elevator system, either manually through selecting a floor and the button, or an elevator and the button, or you can simply set one of the passengers' destination to whatever you want, and they will do all the commands themselves. Now, to start with use case 1, or success scenario 1, that is two people moving in different directions. So, for demonstration's sake, I'll move uh, passenger 2 to floor 3, and then this elevator back to floor 1. And now we have a passenger on floor 3 and a passenger on floor 1. If I set their destinations in opposite directions, so passenger 1 wants to go to floor 4, passenger 3 wants to go to floor 1. So passenger 1 wants to go up, passenger 2 wants to go down, and I press update, you will see that elevator 1 opens to pick up passenger 1 who enters the elevator, while elevator 2 begins moving up to pick up passenger number 2. We update again, you can see passenger 3 makes it to floor 3, and they pick up the passenger who enters the elevator, while floor 1 is still making its way up to floor 4. Update again, still making its way, and update again. You can see elevator 1 has made it to floor 4, which passenger 1 wants to get to, and elevator 2 has made it to floor 1, which passenger 2 wants to get to. I update one more time, you can see passenger 2 exits the elevator, and passenger 1 also exits the elevator, and then both go back to being idle and closed. Now for success scenario 2, I'll move him down to floor 2, and then both elevators to floor 1. Now, if they're both going in the same direction, and it would be beneficial to pick them up at the same time, the elevator system will do that. So, I make them both want to go to floor 4. You can see elevator 1 will pick up both requests, as elevator 2 will remain idle. It'll pick up passenger 2, who was on floor 1, and move up to floor 2, where it picks up passenger 2. So now both are in elevator 1, and then it will make its way up to floor 4, and both passengers will exit the elevator on floor 4. Now for help, that can be shown by just pressing the help button in either of the two elevators. In this case, it will just show a prompt here calling building safety, and you can type whatever input you want. You can say help, and they'll send help your way. And then the other functionality is if you don't respond, in this case just pressing ... they'll call 911 instead. For door obstacle, I need to open a door to start. In this case open, and I will obstruct it. Now, you can see that no matter how many times I update, it will not close, so it's still open, and eventually, once you update enough, it will display a message and play an audio message as well. This can be fixed by just unobstructing the door, so clicking that button again will do so, at which point it will close, and then if it had any requests, it would continue its normal behavior. For the fire scenario, if I get a passenger into the elevator, so in this case they are now in elevator 2, going down to destination floor 2. If I click fire, you can see that it will display a message and play an audio message, and it will move down to a safe floor. In this case, the default is just floor 1. You can change that in defs.h. where the door will open and the passenger will get off as their new destination is set to the safe floor. This can be fixed by just hitting normal, which removes all emergencies and sets everything back to normal behavior. Now for the next success scenario, which is overload, I will set passenger 2 to just an absurd weight, like 1,000. This way, when I set the destination to floor 4 and they get on the elevator, you will see that the elevator will not move and will remain open so long as the passengers on it with a weight of 1,000. This can be fixed by setting it to something more reasonable, in this case 100. And yeah, and once it's 100, the display will update and the elevator will return back to its normal behavior. In this case, that would be moving up to floor 4 to drop off the passenger. Now for the last one, which is power outage, that can be shown by clicking the outage button here, and it functionally works the same as fire. So if I get someone into an elevator, in this case, elevator 2, so currently they're in the elevator, and I click outage, you will see that it will move down to a safe floor. Once again, same safe floor as with the fire, which the default is 1, where the elevator will open and the person will exit. The differences here is that the message is slightly different, as well as the audio message that plays. Now you can play around with this a bit more if you want. Once again, all these buttons are working, so if you like press up on floor 4, an elevator will go up and pick them up. And then if you put in a specific order on the actual elevator tab, it will answer that order, and it will work as if you're actually using the elevator system. And other than that, I think that's it. That should conclude the demo.